YouTube, it is your favorite gamer here, Above Average Cody, and I know what you guys are thinking. All of the tips and tricks videos, all the time helping viewers try to get better at Halo Infinite. Are these tips actually helping? Are the players actually getting better? And I'm wondering the same thing. If you guys remember earlier this week, we did review some gameplay from a fellow viewer, Ryfish. He's stuck in gold. He's relatively new to Halo Infinite, and he was looking for some tips on his gameplay. We reviewed it for a video. I gave him some good tips like slowing down, where he should be looking, positioning, and how to play the objective. If you guys want to see the tips more in depth, I'll obviously link it down in the description. But today, we're going to go through some gameplay he recommended, and we're going to see how he implemented all of those tips into his gameplay. And coming up here for you guys, we have some strongholds on Recharge. Very exciting game mode, very fun map. I'm very interested to see how he implemented all of the tips from that video. Let's dive right in here. I'm very excited to see how our buddy Rye is progressing with his ranked grind here. I like to jump up. He's checking his angles. He's being careful. Put in some shots. There we go. That wasn't the best angle there for you. I like that you're repositioning. I do remember you were overstaying your welcome quite often. He's using the jiggle peek. Yes, analyzing the situation. I distinctly remember one point from last video, guys, where he was running into a point, not checking anything. You have to be aware at all times, especially as you climb rank, guys, because people are going to be ready for you. Instead, he checks the point, he repositions, he takes his time, and he's rewarded with an enemy literally not even looking at him. Fantastic. The reticle placement, right? You are taking literally every single tip that I gave you and implementing it. I don't know if you're doing this just for this specific video, but you're doing great so far, buddy. You really are. The reticle placement is high, and he's moving around. He's making sure he's safe while he's capping the point, because going out in the open is a common problem for just about every player that I see play, especially in the lower lobbies. Anticipating with the grenades. I like it. Spacing them out. Centering, getting a little lazy there, but that's okay. I mean, I'm not the best with centering either. Again, I'm still working on a lot of things as we go here. Just defending the B point. Yes, taking the angle where it's harder for the enemy to hit you. Unfortunate miss on the melee there. Some good shots. Gets the kill there. Beautiful. I like that you're picking the reticle up before the enemy comes. That's super important, and I remember that was a big point I was trying to drill to you. Beautiful. Dancing around the cover. Dude, I said it. Gold lobbies were too low for you, and now that you're climbing rank and implementing these tips, you just look like a better player in the lobbies, and that is what it is about. You are using the cover, you are analyzing the situation before sprinting into it. I notice you're also using a lot less sprinting. It is much easier to analyze and take in everything around the map when you are not constantly sprinting towards the first sound of action here. I see you've been watching the recharge positioning videos. I like it. Backing down the steps. Covering your body, making it harder for the enemy to hit you. I'm not even upset about that gunfight. The enemy got some good shots in you. I like the movement that you used there to take the gunfight. You were not stagnant. You were not stagnant. You kept the reticle over him. It was just a good win by the enemy there. Analyzing the situation. I like it. And this is a perfect example of why you're going to climb rank fast, Ryfish, here. Your teammate here, one shot, out in the open, jumping on the sprint button, and who knows what he is looking at. And therefore, he runs out. Enemy gets the easy melee on your teammate there. Meanwhile, you take the better gunfight. Gets a little awkward there, but you get the kill, and you are perfectly fine. Unfortunate Camel was there hearing everything going on, but that is the perfect example of why you are going to excel in these lobbies, and that is how you climb rank. The better decisions you make, the better you are going to do, and just the game is going to come so much easier, and just the better you do, it is inevitable that you are going to rank up out of these lobbies. Here we go with the plasma pistol. Nice shot there. He definitely had your number. There you definitely want to use your cover a little bit better. It was not the worst situation you could have been in, but again, it's just a little tough there where you were taking the gunfight and such. It would have been easier to reposition and let him come to you a little bit more. But that's just a learn as you go type thing. All right, you know there's C. Your homie's rushing right at C. You're going to move in to help him here. He goes down. Good. I love the grenade there. I love the grenade. Fabulous placement. Putting in the shots. Homie's not even looking at you, and you're on that C-cap. I like it. Your centering is definitely a lot better. I like that you're keeping your reticle where it is before you have to shoot the enemy. Very nice. Going back to B. Going up to glass to get the power position. Yes, just analyze the situation. Take it all in. You have 2 enemies in your line of view here. Teammates putting in some damage. Yep, stay on that B cap. I like it. I like what I'm seeing, man. I really do. Got the B cap. Get back up top to the power position. Yep, duck into cover. Wait till the shields come back. And you had an enemy leave. 141 to 15. You guys are absolutely obliterating this team. I definitely think this whole team was just better coordinated than the enemy. But just from the bit that I've seen, Rye, you are doing fantastic, taking all of the tips into account. One thing I want to leave you with is just implementing the tips into 1 game, 2 games is never enough. I find quite often with my gameplay, you guys have seen it on all of the live streams. I will learn something, I will implement it, I will get good at it, but unless I am constantly drilling it, practicing it, and always thinking about it, it's easy to forget. It is easy some games to get excited and just start sprinting. It is easy some games to get lazy and just take fights out in the open. And that's really where Halo becomes a game of chess. You have to be disciplined and you have to always put yourself in the best position to make the proper decisions. Like right there, you kind of strafed out in the open, but hey, it's a 3v4. You're feeling yourself. You're going for the kills. I get it completely. I do the same thing in my lobbies. But again, you have to play chess and you have to play it well. Sometimes you have to remind yourself pre-game, keep the reticle up. Don't jump on the sprint button every second and analyze every situation. And that is what is going to turn a good Halo player that's learning and improving into a great Halo player that is ready to take the next step and move up through the ranks. But my man, you took the tips, very important. You took the feedback and you implemented it, and I'm very impressed with what I've seen. You keep implementing these tips, you keep improving on these tips, and I promise you, you will climb rank, you will improve at the game, and not only that, the game overall will just come much, much easier for you, man. And even though it sounds like I'm talking directly to Ryefish, the goal of this video, guys, is to show you how taking the tips, implementing them, and finally how to continue to use them to get better kind of works in real time. Obviously, Ryefish is a bit newer to Halo, he did mention, but this goes for anybody, no matter what rank. Nobody's perfect. Even the pros scrim nonstop, talking nonstop. They VOD review, always improving on their gameplay, guys. It really never ends. And if you want to be the best, you got to implement tips from others. You got to keep grinding, and you got to keep putting in the work. But already, guys, love what I see here. I hope that all of you in the community are seeing the same type of progression that Ryefish is seeing. It's not easy to get better. It's not easy to take feedback on your gameplay, but the better time you have doing that, the more room you have and the faster you can improve on the game. But already, guys, I hope you kind of enjoyed this form of content. I really enjoyed analyzing a viewer's gameplay, and I thought it would be even more exciting to kind of see what they did with the tips and how they took their gameplay a step further with what we gave them on that live stream. But let me know what you guys think of this type of content. I definitely want to review more viewers' gameplay, not only to help you guys out as individuals and see other people's gameplay, but it definitely helps me out a lot too, seeing mistakes other players make that I may see in my own gameplay, or something I may not even notice in my own gameplay that I can fix before I make the mistake. But alrighty, guys, enough talking. A lot of fun doing this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We live stream Halo like a madman. We're playing ranked all the time. We got the open qualifier coming tomorrow. A lot of exciting stuff here on the channel, guys. So hit that subscribe button. Leave a like down below on the video. It does help out ever so much. Already mentioned, leave you a comment, guys. Do you like this content? Do you want more viewer analysis? Do you want more of my gameplay? Let me know down in the comment, guys. And finally, channel membership, super thanks. If you'd like to support monetarily, please do not feel like you have to, but it does help me out ever so much in terms of reinvesting it into the channel. to try to improve the experience for you guys as viewers. But alrighty, guys, thank you so much for all the support lately. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.